later, we're dealing with Serenity's heir, Destiny Hartwell. Destiny was not like Serenity. Serenity was more like a good girl and the girl next door. Destiny's more of a rebel, troublemaker, and wild child. She even tricked her cousin into having green hair for a week as a child. While Serenity never argued with Faith, Destiny fights with Serenity constantly. She only really calms down with Logan because he puts his foot down. Let's deal with the other 6 people in the picture. Win Whitmore is Grace's second child with Matt. He looked up to Uncle Josh and Uncle Logan as father figures more than his own stepdad. He's a very sweet kid, and Serenity sees a lot of herself in him. Jesse Singer is Claire's and Josh's only child. He dresses very lazily and is Destiny's childhood friend growing up. They've grown kind of distant, but they're still friends. Hope Peters is Grace's youngest child and her only child with her current husband, Nick Peters. She's like Grace's clone, being a party girl and very promiscuous. Destiny and Hope have never gotten along ever since Destiny dyed Hope's hair green. Natasha Miller is Destiny's best friend. She's the child of a doctor and a lawyer, and is very intelligent, but she's just as rebellious as Destiny, who said smart girls have to be good girls. Joy Whitmore is Grace's first child with Matt. Similar to Grace and Hope, she has a new boyfriend every week. However, she doesn't sleep with them. She's a hopeless romantic trying to save herself for her one true love. Brandon Miller is Natasha's older brother. He uses more on his beauty than brains. The Millers hope that he gets a good job being a model because he can't do much else.
I don't wanna go to school, I just wanna break the rules. Boys and girls across the world, put it on our dancing shoes. Going to the discotheque, getting high and getting wrecked. I don't wanna go to school, I just wanna break the rules. I don't wanna go to school, I just wanna break the rules. Boys and girls across the world, put it on our dancing shoes. Going to the discotheque, getting high and getting wrecked. I don't wanna go to school, I just wanna break the rules.
When Destiny was a year old, Logan retired from the military and made Serenity Mrs. Hartwell. Unlike her previous relationships, her marriage is 15 years strong. Logan made his own radio station, which is very popular at the moment. With Logan making so much money, Serenity was able to quit her job and pursue a career in art. She eventually ended up working at a museum while selling her own art. Logan even puts his own songs on the radio occasionally, but he has no plans on becoming a famous singer.
Don't give a damn about it, 'cause I will be a freak until the day, until the dawn. And we can walk through the night to the early morn. Come on and I will take you around the hood on a gangster lean. 'Cause we can, any time of day, it's all good for me.
Life comes at you fast. Faith is back and has a lot to talk about. Faked her own death to prevent Vincent's guys from finding her. Revealed that Jack was Vincent's son. Revealed Jack escaped prison. Revealed that Jack still wants revenge because Vincent died in prison. Then there was a family feud because Destiny's boyfriend James is actually her art teacher. And Hope was sleeping with him. Destiny decided to fight Hope, but Hope was kicking her butt. Being a skank requires you to fight off women, so... Oh, and turns out James is actually Jack. Faith has a heart attack and dies. Luckily, her death was followed by the birth of Nathan Hartwell. And of course, what would Jack be if not the starter of everything going to hell?
Hope you'll be stabbed in the heart. Hope you'll get shot and expire.
decided to hire Natasha's mother, Rachel, to defend Logan. Because this was a high-profile case where the escaped inmate is the son of a mafia boss and the killer was a popular radio host, his trial wasn't going to be for a long time. While most teens were enjoying their summer break, Destiny was playing teen mom for her brother because Serenity, she just broke down. So much loss, so many wounds opened, and so much emptiness in her heart. Logan swears that he didn't intentionally kill Jack. Jack slipped and fell to his death. Evidence proves this, and Logan was found not guilty. To celebrate this joyous day, Serenity watched Logan and Destiny sing a duet. Destiny was more of a daddy's girl. After a while, things went back to normal. The Hartwells were a happy family again, and Nathan was being taken care of both Serenity and Logan. Destiny, however, was back to her bad girl ways as usual. 5 years later, Serenity and Logan are now 45 years old.
Keeping up with their 5-year-old son can be exhausting at their age, but overall, Nathan brings them joy. Speaking of bundle of joy, 20-year-old Destiny has moved out 2 years ago. She's been living with Natasha, who will eventually leave because she's engaged to Win. They also have another roommate, Emily. She's a little weird and a little eerie. She claims she's a witch, constantly playing with voodoo dolls. Hope's baby daddy, who they all thought was Jack, was actually Brandon.
Even at 19, Hope is not responsible, so Benson lives with his grandparents. Jesse decided to finally get out the friend zone, and he and Destiny have been friends with benefits. Unfortunately, when Destiny became pregnant, Jesse denies being the father.
2 weeks later, Natasha became Mrs. Whitmore. Destiny and Jesse rekindled their relationship and officially became a couple. Jesse was scared because Hope lied about Ben's paternity and took a lot of money out of him. Destiny forgave him. Emily decided to leave the apartment for Destiny. Then everything went to hell. Brandon claims to be innocent, and his DNA was only at the crime scene because he was sleeping with Hope in Emily's bed. Along with Hope giving Emily an STD, that was enough motive to murder. At the library, Destiny and Natasha found out that Emily's hometown had a lot of murders. The girls then found a house her family owns. Someone was clearly living in it. They also found a shrine of joy. This must have been Emily's doing. Then they found something that made them go pale. A portrait of Jack, Vincent, and the twin girls. Emily was Jack's daughter. She called her parents to warn them that the Huntingtons are back to haunt them. Then she got a horrifying text. Emily kidnapped a sleeping Joy. Jesse told Win about it and followed her to the house. Destiny called back her parents and told them that she's going back. Serenity begged her not to do it, and Logan yelled at her to stay put, but she didn't listen. They went back and Emily confessed to the murder her psychotic love for Joy, and that she had to kill them all.
Black Widow, baby! Black Widow, I'm gonna baby. Let love you until it hurts.
Joy married her sugar daddy, Drew Andrew. He was 75 years old, rich, and got Joy pregnant. The kids from his 2 previous marriages were not happy. Nick was finally at peace, but Grace divorced him. He took Benson with him, but a day later, Nick OD'd and Ben returned.
Then Brandon immediately became Grace's 3rd husband. Yeah, that happened.
Gotta beep out what I really wanna shout. Whoops, did I say it out loud? Did you find out? I wanna have your baby. Get serious like crazy. I wanna have your baby. I see you springing up like daisies.
Then, after 35 years, Gideon Bishop found his daughters. He was invited back into their lives with open arms. He told Destiny that she will inherit his restaurant. Also, Destiny's pregnant again. Serenity thought about her life, how she started off as a confused 20-year-old to a 40-year-old mother, grandmother, wife, and auntie. Her small family was expanding and she couldn't have been happier. The end.
Oops! Forgot one thing. Emily confessed to a murder, but she wouldn't give up the body until Destiny talked to her. Emily scared Destiny. She went completely psycho, laughing like a maniac, spoke in an ancient language, and claimed that she cursed Destiny. What was the curse? She told Destiny, "Fate will forever intertwine our families. You will never get rid of us." It was all psychobabble, right? Also, Destiny and Jesse had to move because Emily stored 20 bodies in their apartment.